Hello, Internet. Welcome to Antiheroes Anomalous, unless you've been here before, in which case, welcome back. I'm Aster, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons show! Before we get started proper, let's go around the room for introductions.
Hi, I'm Ethan, and I play Slim, who is a Plasmoid Celestial Patron Warlock.
Hi, I'm Kay, and I play Celine, who is getting after Jacket for the audiovisual setup. But I am an SMR Lunar Sorcerer. That's right.
Hi, I'm Jacket, the AV guy. I'm also a Shifter Warrior of Mercy monk.
And what's your name?
Jacket, he said.
Jacket,
which
the AV
your
guy.
player name is?
Zach.
Hi, I'm Gabo, and I play Phaedric, the Oath of the Watcher's Paladin. ASMR. That thing.
Nailed it.
Thanks, everyone.
This is an unhinged beginning.
We premiere our episodes on YouTube every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific. We use custom items and notable differences from the published adventure, which I don't think I've said in a long time, is Turn of Fortune's Wheel from the Planescape Adventures in the Multiverse book. However, especially tonight, we are throwing the book out entirely. The character portraits on the info cards and layout are by our very own K. Cal. You can check the video description for links and information, as well as links to trans rights, Black Lives Matter, and Stop Asian Hate resources. You can follow us on Tumblr, Instagram, and Threads at Antiheroes Anonymous, all one word. Please enjoy the show, share it with your friends, and now let us roll the intro. Welcome back. Before we get underway, let's have a short recap of the previous session. The Anomalies have agreed to track down the wayward Modron R04M, who was somewhere in the Outlands, while the heat and sigil dies down. At the walking castle of Iadkaru, the Gith scholar Zathir passed along R04M's mosaic mimir, which had provided the Modron with a destination. However, the damaged mimir has lost vital information about certain gate towns of the Outlands. The party must visit these gate towns, restoring the missing data before the Mimir can output R4M's location for them. And so, they head first for Excelsior, but, on the way, it's time for them to get to know the scholarly community of Iadkaru.
Oh boy.
And so, we will pick up as you travel. And we will have one round, probably one round this session and maybe one round next of Bastion turns.
Okay.
Is there anyone who would like to go first?
Okay, so how these work, we basically pick an action for our the
or do we
rooms
just
that we picked,
describe,
or
just go around the room and describe what we picked first, or
Yeah, because let's just let me know who wants to go first, and we'll set a scene.
Oh, okay. Do Slim.
okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
I guess it's Slim. So yeah, Slim steps through the Heartcullis.
And this is so you have sort of established yourself. We're going to call this like the day after, skipping a day. So you have by now spent a night in Iadkaru in your new personal space that the Castellan created for you in Limbo. Do you have any ideas about what that looks like?
Yeah, not like specific details, but So this is the room that would be like a bedroom, right? It's supposed to be like a living quarters?
This is your living quarters. And you can put anything in it. Like, Limbo is a very malleable and chaotic plane in which things usually just sort of like form randomly and drift apart. However, a focused mind can shape that chaos into a sort of order. And it sounds like the Castellan is doing that for everybody here.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So anything you want in your room can exist, but you can't ever take it out of your room.
I see. I think there's probably a lot of like decorative details that I don't have in mind just yet. But what I do have in mind is that rather than sort of like where most humanoids would sleep on like a plush, comfy bed or anything or something like that, what Slim basically has is like a bathtub basin cut down into the ground, like a pool, an empty pool, that Slim can just basically fold jelly into at night. And then since Limbo is kind of like keyed to the mind in a sense, I rolled a self-control check for Slim, and I rolled a natural 1. So there are also a few just like slot machines along the walls as well. That don't necessarily like take money or work or like give money or take money, but like they're there and they function.
Yeah. The spinny things go around, the lights flash, and noises happen.
And it'll make the noise if you hit the jackpot or whatever. But they don't take or give any money. But so it's basically those are the things that I have in mind at the moment. We'll fill in details later, but it's the pool depression in the floor that Slim sleeps in, and then some gambling machines.
Yeah. So on the morning of the second day, Slim reconstitutes himself from the pool and goes out and goes to your special facilities. What do you want to do?
So the ones I picked are the storehouse, and the sanctuary.
Okay. Move you all over to a map.
Oh boy.
And then I will start revealing some things. So which do you want to start with?
Let's check out the sanctuary first.
Okay. Did that work? Alright. You may need to scroll up a little bit more. There it is. It's all the way at the upper left.
Yeah. Maybe I'll...
Slim, you step through this door, kind of on the southern end of the room, and you come through to a sort of squarish green space. Not very wide, but enough, like comfortable enough to walk around in. It's about 20 feet by 20 feet. Very thick grass that's not like... It hasn't been cut recently, but it's also not so wild that it's like scratching your legs or whatever. And at the bottom, and at the back of the room, the north wall is just like a evenly spaced row of trees. And in the center of the room is a fountain that's just like providing this kind of this peaceful burbling sound. You can see how it would be easy to meditate in here. And in fact, there are a couple people in here meditating right now.
Oh.
One of those people is a rabbitoid person in sort of like a very very simple clothing, just sort of like a loincloth and robe, and who is lying in the grass, just fully prone. until you enter, and his head just like cranks up, and he looks curiously at you.
Oh, pardon me, I didn't mean to disturb.
And the other person is sitting with their back to... There are walls in here. The whole place is bounded by these like stone walls, which are sort of incongruous with an otherwise natural scene in here. But the other person is sitting with their back to one of these walls, and it is a sort of mechanical humanoid creature whose joints whir a little bit as they start stretching in motion. It looks like their eyes had been closed, or some visor over their eyes had been closed, and it snaps up as you enter, and their head turns toward you.
I really didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry, honestly, I thought like the bedrooms of these places might be individualized. I'm sorry. Ignore me.
The mechanical figure says to you, "No need for apologies. Are you the newest member of Yedkaru?"
Yeah, that's right. Me and my buddies. There's Phaedric and Jacket and Celine, and then me, Slim.
Yeah. They nod and say, "Then you're the four who saved Yedkaru from the invaders."
Yeah. I mean, I guess we did. I'll be honest. We didn't set out to do that, but we kind of fell into it, and yes, we did that.
They nod and says, "Well met, Slim. My name is Patch, and this is Slessera."
Hilesera?
That's right, Slessera.
That's a great name. Really rolls off the tongue. I don't have a tongue, but I assume. So, is the space mostly for meditating, or...?
Hilesra nods and says, "Patch and myself come here to communicate and sort of commune with the divine. They're a cleric of Primus. I personally am a humble druid."
I am myself not either of those things, but I've got a patron. She's an angel. Used to be an archdevil. Now she's an angel. Oh, well, was an angel, then an archdevil, and then now again an angel.
Patch nods slowly and asks very tentatively, "And did you enter her service?"
After.
Okay.
After, yeah, she became an angel again, yeah. Yeah, there was a whole thing, apparently. I mean, I don't know the details, but, some people went into hell, and then I guess whatever happened in there kind of brought her back out. So, yeah, she's good again. So.
That is fascinating,
Zariel.
Patch says. "The line between good and evil, order and chaos, is what I have come here to Yedkaru meditate on myself." Are you familiar with the spawning stone?
I know a bit about spawning, a bit about stones, but nothing about the two put together, so...
The spawning stone is a creation of my god Primus. It was hurled into Limbo, which is where we are, though it may not feel like it, in order to some sort of attempt to bring order to the chaos. Spawning stone's influence is why anyone is able to exert their will here at all.
So it's basically the reason this whole thing exists.
In a sense.
Interesting.
It is not here. It is far, far from here. But its presence is felt everywhere in Limbo.
So Limbo is one of those places that kind of has a here and a there, a distance measure. I know some places don't.
That is one of the things I frequently meditate upon.
Interesting. Well, do you mind if I join for a little bit and just spend some time?
Not at all, says Lysra.
Actually, yeah, I think Slim will kind of turn to Lysra and say,
Actually, you haven't said much yourself. You're a druid, but why are you here in Karu?
I meditate, much like Patch does. I'm here to meditate on what nature means in a place where everything is artificial.
Oh.
I maintain this sanctuary. I grew those trees. Planted them myself and many years ago, and every day I wonder, are they real here? Are they more real here or less real than they would be elsewhere? It is a fascinating subject of thought, and one I may never penetrate. But it's interesting to think about, wouldn't you say?
So Slim walks up to one of these trees, and I think just kind of like reaches out and touches one of the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I assume it.
Trees here feel real.
Yeah, so Slim's gonna kind of like scratch the top of his head, and then turn to Lysra and say,
"Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as I can tell, these are real." So I hope that answers your question.
Lysra nods slowly and says, but here's what makes it interesting. Soil under our feet is not real. It was created by the Castellan. Long ago, I asked the Castellan for an empty plot, and it created it for me, and I grew I tilled the soil, I spread the seed, the grass seed, and the acorns, which formed these trees, and they grew. What does that make the trees? What does that make the grass? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if the tree takes nutrients from the soil, right? That's how that works.
That is generally how it works.
So if a real tree grows, if a real seed grows into a real tree using real nutrients, I think I'm inclined to call the soil real, but I don't know.
The sunlight in here is not real. Lysra looks up at the sky, which is like lit, but the light here is clearly artificial. It's like well lit, but you don't see any torches. There's not a sky. It's very strange that this place is lit at all. It feels like daylight in here.
I think that causes Slim's form to fuzz a little bit as he finally feels the unreality of it. Like up till now, it's been things that feel real to the touch and seem to have grown realistically, but Slim looks up at the ceiling and says,
that is a good point. You're right. There is no sun. So,
I carry water from a well every day. The well itself is fake.
well, damn.
Makes you ponder, doesn't it?
I gotta be real. I don't think that this is the kind of thing that I'm gonna be pondering on, but I am very curious to hear where you land on it eventually.
I'm interested to find that out myself.
These two are such weirdos.
Then they're in good company.
Yeah. But Slim's like, wow, they're scholars, and that's not me. I just wanted a place to chill.
That you can chill here. If you don't talk to them, they probably won't talk to you. You can have interesting conversations with them or not.
Mm-hmm.
But they're. I put a druid and a cleric in here because I don't know who's gonna be in this room ever.
Yeah.
Is it? So, question.
Uh-huh.
This is above table stuff, but
Yeah.
you said that each version of our character has their own set of rooms.
Yep. So Monk Slim, when we see Monk Slim again, will not have access to this.
Right, but if, like, for example, if another version of Celine decides she wants to have this room, would it be the same room or would it be a different?
It'll be the same room with the same people.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I set all this up in order so I don't have to weirdly switch in and out hirelings. And
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for the clarification. It will help how I organize things.
Yeah. So, Slim, you're able to issue an order to this facility. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, let me just look at the orders here that are capable, that this room is capable of. Craft. Critic focus. Police. So, Slim can't use holy symbols.
Yeah.
But I think he would like one.
Okay.
So yeah, he will order the crafting of a holy symbol. I guess since Slim's patron is Zariel.
I mean, isn't her holy symbol on the amulet?
Yeah. I guess he'll just take the symbol that is on the amulet that is in his goo and I guess then he already has a holy symbol.
Yeah, he does. That's
Yeah,
what I
he
thought.
doesn't need the because he's got the amulet. Yeah, so I won't issue an order to this one.
But if you spend a long rest in this sanctuary, you do get a benefit, which is that you get a charm which allows you to cast Healing Word once without expending the spell slot.
Yeah, so I think I will do that.
Okay. Cool.
What level of Healing Word do you get?
I'd assume the base level.
Yeah, base level. Level 1. Okay. Let's move on down the line to Phaedric. Where do we find Phaedric waking up?
Okay, I was just writing this down. Okay. Wait, speaking of which, we get a long rest, right? Right.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. Great.
So I have a few, sparse notes, but basically, I think the room's walls and flooring are a mixture of light-colored stone and reddish wood with fixtures in dark iron. And the room has natural light coming through from 4 sets of curtain windows. But as a player, I don't know. I assume that's not the actual outside.
Yeah, I want to stop you there. The one thing you can't make is windows.
Oh, I was gonna ask if they could be artificial. Because I wrote here the view feels a bit artificial when looked into for too long. So the appearance of a window and light.
So you know how I was saying that this garden that Telestra has created is bounded by stone walls? You can have a window and it's going to open into a stone wall.
Honestly, fair.
You could then put a picture that your brain generates into that window.
That was my idea. Yeah. Not fake natural lighting. So the room is well lit, but there's not really an outside to look at.
Yeah. As we've seen.
Okay, sweet.
The Castellan can do that.
Yeah. Easily. Sweet. And then comfortable medium-sized bed. The boy needs sleep. Medieval kind of looking chandelier above the bed. So they think a iron circle with candles around it. I think he has a shrine of Lathander and some rising sun motifs. I picture it as a statue and lit candles around it. Let's say that aren't a fire hazard, probably.
Yeah.
And a small space in front of the statue meant for prayer. I think he also has Bahamut imagery above his bed. I picture like the wings of the dragon spread and like having a space in between where he can prop up his shield when he's not using it. I think he has a weapon rack to his right because he's ready in case anything goes down, even though he should be somewhat safe here. Those reflexes don't go away. Yeah, and I think that's kind of the vibe.
Okay. And of the 3 special facilities you have access to, because I should have said this to Slim, but remember you can also issue orders to the library as well.
Oh, right.
You all have access to the same library. The library is not in Limbo, it's the one that you passed through as you entered Iatcard for the first time. It's the ground floor of the castle.
Okay.
So yeah, you have access to, I believe, the smithy, the workshop, and the library. Which would you like to give an order to? Or which would you like to explore first, let's say?
I do have a clarifying question that I think I know the answer to, but to use the workshop, I don't need to be proficient in the tools, or do I?
No, you don't. What you need... Let me look at this again. But what you need is to tell me 6 different...
Which ones?
6 different from this list are the hirelings going to be working with.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to craft anything. But you can sort of like... You can issue orders for them to craft things, and if you spend a short rest in the workshop, like just sort of hanging out with them and talking and watching them work, you gain inspiration from that.
Ooh.
I would like to go to the workshop then.
Okay.
And let's say leather workers, masons, glass blowing out of no utility, I just think it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Carpenters, tinkers, and jewelers. That's 6. Carpenters, tinkers. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask you to keep track of that.
Yes, I'm writing all of this down in a physical notebook so I don't forget.
Okay. I will move Phaedric over to the entrance to this shop.
Oh, that's rad.
This shop that you enter is sort of split 3 ways. And each of the 3 forks off of the central area has a workbench at the end, strewn with tools, a stool to sit while they work, and they each have sort of a mannequin in case their work requires such a thing. In the room along with you are 3 people. Each of them are sort of these master crafters. One of them you've met already. This is Ilara, an elven mason. Let me reveal. Sure.
Ilara?
Yeah.
He came back through with
Oh, cute.
Yeah, she was the first one.
with Zathir.
Yeah, she was the first one out the door when Zathir took you to it.
That's right.
She is a sort of femme-looking elf but with like kind of only dressed in a mason's apron, and just like ripped to shreds.
Yes.
Yes,
please. Can I have a workshop too?
And you can see her with she's got a hammer and a forge in here as well. Although no, she's not a smithy. She's a mason. Yeah. Also in the room is a woman who looks at. She's kind of an elven woman like Ilara, but in place of legs, she has a spider's torso.
Fuck yeah.
And she is sort of the expert weaver of this group. This is this is Oceleth.
Holy shit, she's so cool.
Oh my god.
And then at the third table, currently working on a set of shoes, is a halfling cobbler named Dandrin. And so between these three, you can get anything from the 6 tools that you requested.
See you making a Drider a weaver.
Mm-hmm.
I see you.
I just realized that the problem with the workshop for me is there's way too much to choose from.
And they all sort of like, again, this is sort of their first time meeting you, except for Ilara. And so they look at you with curiosity, turning on their stools and greet you, and they introduce themselves. It's like, you are the reason that we've been able to leave our workshop recently, huh? Aren't you?
Yes, me and my friends helped rid the place of the fiends that had taken over. Hi, I'm Phaedric. It's nice to meet you.
Charmed, says Oceleth. And Dandrin sort of like gets up from his stool and is somehow like shorter standing up than he was sitting down. And walks over to you and just like reaches out a hand to shake.
I very politely and enthusiastically shake his hand.
He just pumps it. He's a very gung-ho, like excitable person, dressed in sort of like pretty plain clothing. But you do notice his shoes are immaculate.
I'm gonna ask, like, did you make those?
Oh yes. I'm a shoemaker, cobbler. My trade, it's my vocation, it's my passion, it's my love.
Oh wow.
Could make a perception check.
Perception?
Yeah.
Of course, I picked the. I guess that is with my thing. 15.
Okay. You can see over on Dandrin's workbench, he's working on shoes, but he's not working on a pair of shoes. There are 7 identical shoes on his workbench, and he's working on an 8th.
Like at the same time?
He's working for Oceleth's shoe.
Oh! Oh my god, I love that.
That's incredible.
Oh my god.
I was like, wow, I see. You are a very skilled shoemaker. I can tell the love and attention to detail put into all of these.
Thank you. Very kind. You must be very, very good at your own work if you managed to drive those fiends out.
I think this version of Phaedric is a bit like, he smiles at that and he feels like proud of himself, and he's about to, he feels pride, but he stops himself and is like, oh, it is my duty and it is an honor to help those in need.
Ilara just like nods and says, "Oh, God knows we were in need. I love these two, but I was getting tired of being cooped up with them." It had been a few days.
How long have you known each other? Have you all been here a while?
Ilara nods and says, "Oh, me? I think I've been here the longest. I've been here, a good 5 or 6 decades." She looks to...
Decades?
Yeah. She looks to
Oh, wow.
Ocelith and says, Ocelith here is a bit more of a newcomer, only been here 5 or so, and Dendron followed her here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Ocelith nods and says, "Yes, I found my former life simply untenable. And so irritating."
Did you... I guess this is a question to the group. Did you choose to seek this place out specifically? Like, how did you... Because we kind of found it on accident?
Ocelith nods and says, "Yes, this is I came here because it is..." She falters for a second and says, "Do you know of the Underdark?"
I assume I would, but you tell me.
I actually want to know, and I apologize for putting you on the spot here. Does the word Underdark jog any memory in Phaedric of a mission, a battle, a campaign, anything waged down there?
The Underdark is like, I know, like as a player, I know it's like dark elves, but there's also like monsters and
Yeah. It's sort of like, I don't know, Ethan, you've done some Underdark stuff. How would you describe it?
I mean, I would just say it's kind of like the world beneath the world.
Yeah,
so,
that's a good way of putting it.
It's like networks of caves and tunnels, some of them like huge, vast areas, some of them like cramped, small tunnels that just kind of like goes underneath most, if not all of the world, and it goes deeper and deeper. And yeah, like there's creatures down there like dark elves or like the Myconids, or sometimes mind flayers are down there as well. So yeah, weird and creepy.
I would say that if it is possible from like his world or like a group of like paladins and holy people to access it, then yes, he would have gone in there.
Basically every material world, or every material plane world has an Underdark in D&D cosmology.
Then I would think so. I would say like maybe he's done a mission or two, like maybe one was recon and one was just like maybe we got word of people who were in danger and there were an infestation of demons, and we helped them. We helped free them, and we helped them leave the Underdark.
Yeah, that probably tracks, because there's some pretty rampant demon worship happening in certain drow communities, not all, but some of them. Just because one of the worst drow goddesses is confined to the Abyss, where she lives in the Demon Web pits. And so there are no small number of demon worshippers among the more sordid drow communities down in the Underdark. So you probably had some contact. If you've had contact with demons and gone on a mission, however foggy, however faintly remembered, you probably have passed through a drow city at some point. And so Ocelith says, "I'm here at the place where all outer planes intersect, because it is very far from the material planes, a place I wish to never go back to again in my life. The drow are so much I was a matron of a noble house, and it was a lot, and I couldn't stand it anymore. The backstabbing, the intrigue, the politics. My people just needed to do less.
Well, I'm glad you found peace and purpose here. But I think what sticks with him is the fact that, like, he was able, assuming she.
Yeah, I'll select this year.
Okay. Assuming, just like, thinking of that, of like people finding themselves here on purpose. And that kind of makes him think of like, well, if you can get here on purpose, then you can leave on purpose. Like, you can go back, in theory, to your own realm. But he's not gonna bother this lady that he just met with that. He's just pondering. And instead he'll ask, like, what do you... I see... so I see her weaving, right? Do I see, like, any clothes and stuff like that she's working on?
I think right now she's working on a sort of silken tapestry.
Oh. That's lovely. Oh. I'll ask her, how do you spend your days here? I see this lovely work.
Oh, well, thank you. I am a weaver. Primarily, I dabble in other arts. Over the centuries, I've had, I suppose other people would say mastered. I only consider myself a dabbler. Several other crafts.
She says a dabbler, and I can just imagine a super, like, intricate and ornate kind of tapestry with, like, all sorts of patterns, and I'm just like, whoa.
I love her.
I know. And I'll look over to Alara to see what she's working on.
Ilara is Giger.
Giger?
Giger, those are jur pronouns.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Sure. With an X or a...
Like a Z.
With a Z, right?
Yeah.
ZH. Okay.
ZHE?
Yeah.
G.
She's working on, she's got some, like, a chisel and is working on a stone engraving.
What kind of engraving?
Several of the pieces around your workbench are either engravings of either like maquettes and small statues of a dwarven man, or engravings of the face of a dwarven man. And it looks like she's returned to the subject over and over.
The same man?
Yeah, the same one.
So it's the same...
Yeah.
Oh. As a player, I'm thinking better of it, but as a Phaedric. Who's that?
As a Phaedric. Yes! Play your character!
She sighs deeply and says, "A dear, very dear dwarven friend of mine. An impeccably skilled mason who taught me the secrets of his trade. We were very, very close, and on his deathbed, he asked me to carry on their work, and so I do the best that I can with the limited skills that I have."
What happened to them, if I may ask?
Oh, just like so many mortals, old age.
Even though it's the natural course of life, I'm sorry. I know how devastating the loss of a loved one close person the impact it can have. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, thank you. But that was, a couple 100 years ago now. I still feel it, though.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
think
need
he's...
to be maudlin. Is there anything we can help you with? We owe you, all of us owe you a great deal. And I think, Danjan pipes up says, hey, she could sure use new shoes, I'll tell you that.
Okay, Aster,
Uh-huh.
question. How does this work? Can I, if I wanted to order a thing for each of my friends, can I do that, or is this a one thing at a time from one person situation?
Let me look up at the Bastion thing again.
Because personally, I think Slim needs a hat.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have a hat.
A new hat?
I think Slim needs another hat.
Sure. My current hat is
or potentially
magic,
an accessory for your hat.
What's your hat?
What kind of hat is this, Slim?
It's a flat cap sort of thing. It is my helm of telepathy.
Oh.
I'll say you can order 2 pieces of adventuring gear, because one of the craft options is adventuring gear and the other is a magic item. A magic item, you can only do one of those at a time. And it would take
magic. Wait, I can do a magic item. Oh,
yeah,
shit.
not yet actually. This starts if you're a level 9+. So I left that off the spreadsheet.
Okay. Yeah.
Explain why we didn't know.
I'm remembering now. Sorry.
It's okay.
But looking at the Bastion notes that I gave you as opposed to the DMG, its hirelings can craft anything that can be made with the tools you chose when you gained access using the rules in the PHB. So I would say you can order 2 things, and they will be made over the course of this Bastion turn.
Do I know who Slim's deity is?
I don't know that we've ever gotten into it
Yeah, I don't think
all
we've
that
gotten
much.
into
I
it.
think the most I've gotten into it was with those 2 NPCs about 5 minutes ago. Honestly.
Yeah, I talked about it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm copying a link into the workshop so you can know how this works.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There you go. Can you see that now? It's in the Evernote, Evernote doc.
Yeah, maybe
I
to
see
refresh
it.
the page. Yeah.
Oh, but I'm just realizing I don't need to get everything all at once. I can just get 2 things, and then
we're gonna
get 2 things.
We're gonna do 2 Bastion turns over the course of this travel bit, and you can request 2 now and 2 in the next turn as well.
Perfect. Okay. Then I want to order. Well, I guess I can't order you a hat if your hat is a magical item.
Well, I mean, you did say an accessory.
Can they make cigarettes?
Yeah. Oh my god. No.
I mean, there's
Oh my god.
a bong or something.
A bong!
A bong would be. I was thinking. Oh, okay. Okay.
Don't enable me!
Yeah, that's
I'm-
what he said.
Yeah.
What?
Don't enable me!
Yes,
I will enable you.
Yeah.
Bong.
Bong.
Or not a bong. A very just kind of beautiful ornate pipe
Okay.
that kind of
the-
mimics some of Slim's colors, maybe a blue and some purples in there.
Did you
It's a little
request?
glittery.
Is woodcarver's tools on your list of 6?
I put glass blowers because I meant a glass.
Sorry, glass pipe.
Sorry, I'm thinking about weed.
Got it.
We did also have carpenters on there, which I feel would fall under woodwork.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Right, you've got leatherworkers, masons, glassblowing, carpenters, tinkerers, and jewelers.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of overlap between what woodcarver's tools and carpenter's tools are able to craft.
It
So
helps.
yeah.
I have woodworker tools.
Yeah, I think carpenter's tools would be fine for this. Do you want to make a glass pipe more like a bong, or do you want to make like a wooden pipe? That's more like a classic
D&D.
a classic tobacco pipe.
I'm gonna roll and evens are glass and odds are not.
Okay.
Let's see. It's glass.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's more weed-like, but it'll still work.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we'll find some fantasy weed.
Okay.
I've got the
Maybe
razor
that
vine
will
smokes.
help.
I
Maybe
can take
that's
the
why people
razor
are
vine
happy in
out of it.
Excelsior.
And, yeah.
From the razor vine, yeah.
Yeah, I can like take that out and put it in as if it were weed and then
Yeah.
use it like that.
Yeah. So Ilara is like sort of perks up at this request, and she says that like, oh yes, glassblowing. One of the first trades I learned. I'm actually, I think, a bit rusty at it, but because I spend most of my time doing stone carving. But yes, glassblowing, I can do that. And you want? Okay, yes.
That's awesome, and I'll ask Zer, is it okay if I watch? It's totally fine if that makes you nervous or stressed out. Like I don't want to intrude. I just think the concept is very
Do
fascinating.
you say it just like that? Is it okay if I
What?
watch?
You gotta buy
He's
buy a person
awkward.
a drink
Yes,
first.
of course he says it like that, and then he
You put a
backtracks
millennial
and is really
pause in
awkward
there. It
about
was
it.
really awkward.
Buy sure a drink first. God.
The craft. Dirty minds all
That's
around.
what
He's
they
a
call it in
pure
some
boy.
places.
He is a man of God.
You're not helping your case.
Yeah, she does not mind if you watch. She's like, I'm not a good teacher, but I don't mind if you try and, if you just hang out. Be nice to, we nice to have a new face in here to talk to.
Wait, I didn't even think of that. Aster, could we learn a craft?
I don't think so.
That's fair.
I'm just turning over my mind a little bit. The only reason I'm saying no is because Zach's character in another game is taking like a lot of downtime to learn some things, and I feel like because of the weird way that this campaign works, I don't know if Phaedric is going to be here all the time to learn it from them. So I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to say no. Sorry.
That's totally fair. He'll enjoy, personally, as I, Gabo the player, would enjoy, just watching someone do their craft and kind of, the ins and outs of it,
Yeah. I mean, this is like a genre on YouTube. It's just like watching very competent people just do stuff.
Julia's been knitting, so I'm just stare at her. It's like, wow.
Now I'm gonna watch people doing glass blowing on YouTube. That sounds cool.
For the second thing, remind me what Celine usually wears, this version of Celine.
Oh, well, she has, she's in a dress. She's got some, I don't know if she has a ton of jewelry. She has a little capelet that's fastened together with a brooch that has the moon on it. And, nothing, it's very, commoner chic. One step above what you'd find, a, merchant's daughter wearing, basically.
Okay. Then I think I'll turn to Dandrin and I'll ask if he can make a pair of shoes with a moon motif for my friend Celine.
Aww.
Dandrin is, you turn to face Dandrin's shop, and Dandrin is at your feet taking measurements right now.
Dude loves feet.
That's my fetish.
New achievement.
Turn 2.
But he straightens up as you ask, can you... and says, oh, yes, do you have a... What size are we talking about?
I'll get back. I wouldn't know what Celine's feet size are.
No.
Never mind. I'll wait for her in the common room. I'll see you tonight at dinner, I'm sure. I can take some measurements then.
Yes, that would be great. Thank you. Oh, and I tell them, if you can keep this hush hush, I want these to be gifts. I think they'll be excited.
Danner's gonna make a stealth check.
That is going to happen right now.
Oh
Celine, make a perception
no!
check.
I don't think that. Oh, just like an active one.
An active one.
Celine, fail on purpose.
I don't think this version of Celine has high perception.
Yeah. Can I give Danner the health action?
Perception. No. Yeah, I've only got a +1 to perception, so let's see.
I've already rolled.
Let's see.
What should be a nat 20?
I thought it was for a sec. A 13.
Okay, well, that does not beat Danjon's 15. So you don't know that this is happening.
I don't know that he's, like, crawling around and measuring
very, like, under the table. Danjon is just, like...
under the dinner table?
Yeah.
I mean, that so tracks, though. This is probably the only version of Celine that would be completely oblivious. Because she's just like, la la la! This is good food, la la la! Oh my god.
It's probably
This is amazing.
It's probably a good thing he's not pulling this on Rogue Celine.
Yeah, no, he'd be dead.
Get a rapier through the throat.
I know. Who do you work for?
Okay. Is there anything else you want to do here at the workshop, or should we move on to Celine?
Yeah, no, I think he'll hang out and take the equivalent of the short rest there and just chat with them without getting in their way.
Okay. Sounds good.
That'd be fine if both of us check
Take
out the
about
garden.
2 seconds, but before we jump to Celine, could I change my mind and actually commission another one of my amulet?
Oh yeah, sure.
Basically the same thing. Another one.
It will be carved out of wood. Is
That's
that
fine.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I do want to use my order to create a holy symbol after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, like, on subsequent visits to the sanctuary, you can see Patch patiently carving away, whittling, basically, a holy symbol for you. Okay. Celine.
Beautiful. Yes.
Have you given any thought to where we see Celine waking up?
Yes. So it's me. Her room is just like, so she has two gay dads.
Mm-hmm.
I think her room is very much like the very stereotypical girl raised by two very gay dads vibe. Very feminine, princessy. She's got, I think it's like the color schemes are like lilacs and like some creams and pinks and maybe some navies in there, right, to tie it all together. She's got like one of those really, really decadent, fluffy 4-poster beds with the curtains drawn around it. She's got like wispy gossamer like curtains draped around the walls of the room. She's got like stars, like the ceiling has like the glowy star, like glittery, you know, so it looks like she's looking up at the night sky when she looks at the ceiling. She's got a mobile that has like the moon, faces in the moon or something on it. Really, really plush carpet, and like I think she has framed on the wall like pictures of her dads.
Well, I was going to say, when you said like stereotypical room of a girl raised by two gay dads, my mind went to Modern Family and the mural they put up that's just painted of
Yeah!
Tucker and Mitchell.
Well, so it's not her actual room. It's not her actual room, but like it's very much like spoiled rotten princess vibes, I think, in the room, just like very, you know. Maybe in her real room.
Yeah, just the
She's got
painted
just
mural of her
a
dad.
painted
says angels
mural.
or whatever.
No, but she does have like a nice portrait of like her and her dad's together, which is probably based on something they had in their real house on the wall. And I think she's got like a nice desk in there and like a vanity with like perfumes and stuff, and like a very big like stuffed unicorn plushie or something, you know, on the bed, just like really.
Is all this sort of a recreation of the bedroom that she knew?
No.
Okay, no.
No.
Okay.
Definitively not. But it's like the bedroom she wished she had.
Okay.
And like it has elements of things, and I think she's probably got a bookshelf of like all her favorite like fantasy novels or like romance novels that she read that her dads would buy for her. And it's like, yeah, the dream room that she wished she could have that she never got to have is this room. That's her bedroom. Also, since we did take a long rest, I think when she wakes up this morning, her attunement shifts. So instead of being attuned to the full moon, today she's attuned to the crescent moon. So instead of Sehanine kind of pulling more at her, it's more the Raven Queen.
Okay.
A little bit more trickster magic-y rather than protection, that kind of vibes. That's how she wakes up. She's like, I feel like this is going to be useful. This is where we've been drifting. So yeah.
Okay. Now, Celine has access to the arcane study, the library, as everyone does, and the garden. Where would you like to start?
I think the garden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Monk Jacket also has access to the garden. This is the only one where two players or two characters have doubled up. Do you want to do the scene together?
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, sure. That was my question about the garden. Like, is it one big garden with sections, or is it like 3 different?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a big garden with sections.
Okay.
Let me put y'all over there real quick.
Cool. Do you want to talk about your personal quarters then before we get into this?
Sure. Yeah, so Monk Jacket, his quarters is kind of like, you imagine people who are like, him and Sai travel a lot, and so he gets comfort from having kind of a slightly off the road, you know, maybe like foresty, kind of just like a campsite sort of setup, and then take that image and it's kind of the bedroom. So like his bed is like a hammock, and so there's like these 2 like tree like posts in one of the corners, and there's like a hammock strung between them. And then there's also it's a 16 square. Is that right? Like a 4x4, so to speak. Okay.
It's 16 squares. It doesn't have to be 4x4. You can see, so like this sanctuary and this workshop are also 16 square. Yeah. But they're arranged a little bit differently.
Okay.
So you can arrange these 16 squares in whatever configuration.
Yeah, and so like in the center of and his would be like a 4x4, I guess. In the center of the bedroom there would be like a fire pit. Okay. And then also in one of the corners, maybe like a little pond or something. But yeah, it's like kind of those like kind of foresty travelers vibes. It was like, you know, log seating kind of around the fireplace and stuff like that. Yeah, and it's just very, and like the rugs are like, it's like basically like fake grass rugs.
Oh yeah.
That are kind of in the space. Yeah, and so when he wakes up, he kind of just like rolls off the hammock, and he you know, is in that area. It's very like kind of serene, where he can have a nice quiet space to kind of like meditate and relax. No big, you know, distractions or anything. So
okay. You and Celine head off to the garden. That you have both decided to register on your list of approved spaces with the Castellan. As you walk in, you can see that this is like there are a bunch of very eclectic plants being grown here. On the far wall is a couple of flower bushes that are in bloom on either side of this sort of kind of like little reflecting pool situated in between this basin, essentially. And there are sort of little planter pots not too far from them that are just arranged in these sort of like wall-like rows. To the south of the room are these much larger sort of like wild-looking trees that are also in planter pots rather than being in the soil directly. And then in the eastern nook, sort of behind where Jacket is a bunch of what looks like more of an herb garden. And tending to all of this is a human man who is older. He's sort of getting on in years. He's wearing gardener's gloves and just like mud-stained boots. He's got a tool belt with like a trowel and things, but he's kind of portly. He's kind of gone to seed a bit. His hair is gray going white, sort of thinning. He's got a bit of a paunch. And as he moves toward you, kind of just waving hello. He doesn't offer to shake hands, but he's just like, "Hey, what's up, you two? Good to see you."
Hello.
Hi, my name's Mike.
Hello, Mike.
No. Can't be Mike.
Mike?
I was expecting this like gigantic fantasy name that says Mike.
Or like a spelling.
Oh, yeah.
Silent Y's.
But no silent letters or no, it's just Mike. Hello, Mike.
How are you two doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Good.
This is a beautiful garden.
Thank you. Very nice of you to say. I spend a lot of time here working on it. Taking it easy.
That's nice. Can you tell us
nice.
about the plants you have here?
Oh, sure. I got a lot of really nice flowers back there. They smell good. They look pretty good. I like those colors back there. They're pretty good colors.
Very informative, thank you.
And over there, I whip up some herbs, some healing stuff, some medicine. I whip up a little bit of medicine for myself on the side.
I see. Do you mind if we take a look?
Not at all,
Also?
not at all. But I owe you two so much. I don't really like it when life is too exciting. It was getting kind of exciting for a little while there. I try to keep things pretty chill.
Glad to be of service to you. At this point, have we spoken to Phaedric about his project for Slim? That I would be informed to
Stop enabling me!
potentially ask Mike if we have some smokable flowers or
Oh my god.
herbs here. Could that have been a thing or no?
I don't think he would have told you, but I think
mind.
just
Maybe
vibes wise,
next time.
I don't think Phaedric is too hard to read for what it's worth.
Okay.
I think you'd know, oh, this little nerd probably is gonna do things for us because he's a soft little nerd. I don't know.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
He asks, "Are you two interested in getting into gardening? I'd love to show you the ropes if you want."
I would very much love that. One of my dads is an herbalist, so I know a little bit about herbs and healing plants and some,
Okay.
those such things. So
Yeah.
I'd love to trade notes.
You'd fit right in over in my herb garden back there. I bet you could teach me a couple of things.
Would love to.
Yeah. And how about you? What
Yeah,
do you-
Jacket actually, when he came out here, he actually has a herbalist kit,
Mm-hmm.
and so he had it like kind of on his purse. He's like, "Oh yeah, I've done my fair share as well, but I'm happy to also exchange notes and see what we can learn together."
Yeah. I'd be real happy to work with the both of you.
Likewise.
Yes.
Just don't ask me to go outside.
Okay.
I'd rather stay in here if that's okay.
Perfectly
fine
fine
with
by me. Yes.
Great.
Don't see a problem with that.
I've had kind of maybe too exciting of a life and kind of done with all that.
And you have everything you need here? You don't need
Oh yeah.
to go back to your own quarters at any point? Or
You say that and his eyes go briefly away and it's like, I kind of forgot I had quarters until you mentioned them just now.
Is there like a mic-shaped little patch
indent in the grass?
Yeah.
You can tell
he has like a favorite spot that he lays down in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a nest?
Yeah.
It looks like it's like between these two trees.
Yeah.
It looks like he just really enjoys napping in the shade.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think Jacket just noticed that and it's like, okay, I see.
All right. It is beautiful what you've done here. Come, show me the herbs you have. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I should call them herbs if I'm using this accent. Show me the herbs you have.
Herbs.
Yeah, and he takes you over to the eastern part of the garden and just shows you around and says, "Now, what kind of thing are you looking to do with the? You looking to spice some food, or you're looking to, patch up some wounds?"
Well, we are going on a little bit of a... We are going to be facing a little bit of excitement ourselves, and I'd like to make sure that the group of us stays healthy and ready to face whatever's waiting for us.
Gosh,
so, yeah, something that might help with our vitality or survivability.
I'm happy to help you folks out, however I can from here.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, whatever herbs you have, whatever tinctures you might be able to create from said herbs, would be happy to see what you can do for us.
Yeah. Dang, and how about you?
I'm more interested in the decorative flowers myself.
Okay.
Can I make an insight check?
Sure.
Yeah.
On Jacket?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, on Jacket.
I was like, I don't need to give you permission to make inside checks for that.
I mean, you're the DM. You have to give us permission to do literally everything in this world. I am very curious about this sudden interest in decorative flowers and if there's an ulterior motive, because from what I've learned about Monk Slim is Monk
Slim?
Slim. Jacket. Monk
Jacket.
Sorry. What I've learned about Monk version of Jacket, very, job first. This feels out of character, so I'm curious about it.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Yeah, what specifically?
I just told you.
I know, but I guess.
Do you seem genuinely interested in decoration for decoration's sake, or is there an ulterior motive here?
He's interested in decorative flowers, genuinely.
Okay, this is very curious. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah. The mic goes over to the other end and beckons Jacket over. Okay, well, we've got, yeah, you know what's... I kind of don't know the names of all these flowers. But they're real pretty.
That's what counts.
Sometimes I ask... What I like about being here in Yidkaru is, sometimes folks come and give me flowers I've never heard of before, because they don't exist where I come from. And I just like to figure out how they work and how they grow and what kind of love they need. And, see if I can get them to thrive a little bit here in good old garden.
Yeah. Seems like this is the perfect place for something like that. Some type of experimentation.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could try and, crossbreed if you want a different color or, what is it you're trying to do here?
I'd like to take some cuttings of some flowers that would maybe last a little while.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. We got some branches to spare. So you're issuing the order, right?
Like, in this case, it'd be like, I guess the bouquets.
Yeah.
Can I? So if it's 10 of each, can I have like 3 of one thing, 3 of another, or is it exactly 10 of one of these categories?
I don't see why it would need to be 10 of one category.
Okay.
It just says...
Because I actually would want...
It just says 10 exquisite floral bouquets worth 5 GP each. It doesn't say they all have to be the same flower. So yeah.
But then I would like... So I guess what I'm asking is if I could have like 2 bouquets and then like 4 perfumes and 4 candles.
Oh, no, I don't think you can mix and match that.
You cannot mix and match this. Okay. In this case, yeah, it'd be, I guess, 10 floral bouquets.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work on that. I'll make some cuttings. I'll arrange them up real nice. I like arranging flowers. I don't get to do it too much because no one really ever asks me. Actually, kind of no one ever comes in here.
We'll make sure to come visit all the time, won't we?
Of course. And I'm sure I'll be a frequent customer of yours then. You will be in my
He
care.
laughs and sort of like tries to clap you on the shoulder, but it's like really like weak and soft.
Aw.
He's
What a
just like,
sweetie.
you don't have to call yourself a customer. We're friends now.
Okay. You're right.
I think he meant it as metaphor.
Okay. Well, I hope you don't think of yourself as like customer or client. I'm just happy to do a thing for a friend.
Thanks, Mike.
I'll make some real nice bouquets for you.
Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to it.
Sounds like a fun project.
Yeah. It'll be something to kind of pass the time away.
Right on.
Right on.
Mm-hmm. And you, I'll see what I can brew up for you too.
Right.
And I assume you're giving the order to create. You want 1 potion of healing or 10 healer kits?
Let me check my inventory. I think a healer's kit. How do healer's kits work in
Healer's kits are like.
5.5?
I think you need some kind of special feature to use them to heal.
Okay.
Ordinarily, healer's kits will stabilize somebody
Okay.
who is down.
Okay.
But that's not the hardest thing in the world to do.
I think probably a potion of.
Wow.
Yeah,
Potion
healer's kit
of-
has. Healer's kit has 10 uses. As a utilized action, you can spend one of its uses to stabilize an unconscious creature that has 0 hit points without needing to make a medicine check.
Yeah, let's do that actually.
Okay.
Healer's kits, because I have a good number of potions of healing already that I just started the game with. But healer's kits, I feel like I could divvy them out, and then we can all just we get into a bind.
So it's 10 healers kits?
Yeah.
With 10
And
uses
each
each?
of them has 10 uses.
Wow.
You
Yeah.
probably won't ever need to order this again.
Yeah, so I'm like, let's do that first,
That's awesome.
and then we can do potions of healing later.
Yeah.
We can sell some of these things too. We want to the excess.
We can via my storehouse.
Exactly.
Possibly.
Damn, and I'm just here making a fucking pipe.
Also, very important.
Is there anything that you want to do to continue in this garden? Or
I mean, I think Celine would take some time kind of... Are there plants in here that she's seen before or is familiar with, or are these all completely foreign to her?
I think most of them would be pretty foreign to you.
Okay, so I think...
Because most of them come from their travels around the Outlands.
Right, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I think Celine would probably, once Jacket was done kind of making requests about whatever bouquets that he wants, she'd probably have Mike, like, give her a more in-depth, like, tour of the herbs and, like, what their uses are and what, just learn about them a little bit.
Make an insight check.
I mean, okay. I already know he doesn't know what the names of them.
No, this is for something else.
Okay. Insight.
As you're getting your feet measured.
Okay.
It's just there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Insight.
tape measure.
Oh, no.
He has his camo on.
I'll use a luck point on that. Why
You
not?
might not have to. I also rolled really badly.
I mean, even
It's
with
just
a
Mike.
9?
9 beats 3.
Okay. All right. I won't use luck then.
Yeah. You ask Mike to give you like a tour of the herbal garden over to the east, and there is definitely one plant he's not telling you about.
Oh, I see.
And like is like passing over every time he's like, and this and this and he like moves, and then this one. There's like one plant in here he's keeping to himself.
I see.
That's the smoke one.
Well, so Celine, with Celine's background, she helped in the shop. She wasn't super like, she doesn't have any proficiencies with like herbalist kits or anything like that. But her dad's made both healing and poison stuff. So like, would she recognize something as being poisonous?
Yes. So, I think so.
Is that the vibe she's getting from this?
No.
Plant? No, he's just...
Not poison.
Oh, okay. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, hold on. I gotta make a check.
Cost busted.
Okay, she's able to withstand the urge to steal some.
Okay.
For Slim. But if she finds out that you made a pipe, Frederick, she might be back. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Having everyone done one order, and this is not the end of the turn, because during a Bastion turn, you can issue orders to as many of your facilities, or as few as you want. So we might just go around the table again.
Okay. Can I have a scene with Jacket first?
Yes, that's what I was going to ask. Between orders, do you want to do any character stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I feel like this would happen pretty immediately after... I feel like, sorry, it was just like pantomiming to my daughter. I feel like this would happen pretty immediately after the garden trip. Like, if they're leaving or on their way out or like going to maybe at dinner that night or something, Celine would be like, so, decorative flowers, huh? That seems not something I would have expected from you. Do you have a use in mind?
Oh, yes. Did this Celine meet Sai when we met him briefly?
I mean, I would have a memory of it regardless of whether it was me or not, right?
Yeah, that's true. You would.
Yeah, he would say, I suppose I didn't speak much of my past with you.
Don't think any of us have, really.
I guess that's true.
The water's getting so muddy now.
I guess, yeah, you're right. Anyways, my master and I, when we were traveling, we'd have to perform a lot of sort of like last rites, funeral type, so flowers.
Right, yes.
It just kind of comes along with the trade.
Are you anticipating needing to put the three of us to rest? And you wouldn't have flowers ready? Is that what it is?
Where's mine? Can you get me one? Yes, please.
Have it later. Eat it later.
Oh, man.
Eat it later.
Yeah.
Come on. We're in the middle of a game. Come on.
He did put Frederick to rest, right? Yeah. So he kind of looks away.
So,
and he's like,
well, are you planning to put the rest of us to rest?
He looks away. He's like, I don't want to, but I suppose if you pleaded me to, I could.
Well, I certainly am not going to ask for death.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't
but
like it.
But it looks like you're anticipating it. Is that what these are for us?
It's just part of my life. I mean, this is what I've been doing for a while, before I came here.
And who was it that you were putting to rest? Just people you met on the...
Yeah,
in
our travels.
I see.
Yeah, we did fairly grim work. So...
And you want to continue that? I mean, we've all been pulled out of our lives.
Yeah, I think you see Jacket kind of pause, and he's not really sure if he what he wanted. You can tell just like by his expression, you don't really know if that's what he wants to do. It's just something that he's been doing.
Mm.
So he just stares at it for a second and says, "It's really the only path I know right now."
I suppose I can understand.
So I'm just basically getting tools for my trade. In case that I need it.
Sorry for making fun.
He doesn't mind. He just kind of he smiles and says it's okay. But I mean they are pretty.
They are
and
beautiful.
And they smell nice. So who doesn't like pretty flowers?
Do you think Mike is all right?
I think Mike is great.
Yes, but is he all right? Like, should we send help? I mean, he seems to love being in there.
Jacket has a pretty high passive insight of 18.
Yeah.
I mean, I can roll too, just to like think about Mike a little bit more if you want me to.
Yeah. We'll take 18 as a baseline and see if you can get above that, but you're not going to get below that.
Sure. That's 19.
Okay.
I've expected him to roll a natural 20, just very casually. Oh, natural 20.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, he kind of like thinks on Celine's words and is like, I mean, it seems like just basically a kindly old sort of like semi-retired guy.
Yeah. With your insight check, you also know that Mike was high as hell.
Yeah.
Incredible.
And like, you get the sense kind of just from what he said, like, but putting that together with this insight, it seems like Mike has had kind of a hard life that he's come here to escape from and not ever think about again.
Yeah.
To know, does Mike have a last name?
He does.
I knew it. And damn you asked her.
Wait.
It's Mike Jensen!
It's not Mike Jensen. It's
Wait a second.
At the description, and when you said Mike, I was like, no. And then as you went on and talked about his hard life, I was like, no. Harmony wrecked his life.
It's really Mike Jensen?
This is really Mike Jensen.
I forgot about Mike Jensen.
I love that.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't realize.
Interplanar.
I'm not
I was
sorry.
trying to hold my
Mike.
question until later, but I needed to know.
Tell me about the bureau, Mike. Anyways, yeah. So I think Jacket kind of just thinks about Mike for a second. And he's like, I mean, you know, everyone needs an escape.
I suppose.
Yeah, he seems fine.
I think with that, Celine is thinking about the plant that she noticed.
Yeah.
And is just... You know, my dad's ran an apothecary, and they did deal in some substances, mind-altering substances and such, and they always talked about how dangerous it was and how addictive they were. Is this really the best path forward for someone who has trouble? Like, should we do something? Is it our place?
I mean, maybe we'll just get to know Mike a little better, and maybe.
I mean, I don't want to take away his wherever he finds joy. I want him to have joy, but I don't know. I'm worried.
I mean, he seems like he's having a pretty good time just taking a nap between the trees and tending to his gardens and
I'll
doing
never
what,
understand that.
you know, maybe gaining some additional experiences through his gardens. But I mean, who are we to?
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
I think I'm. You know, seems like he needs this.
I suppose you're right. Well, bon appetit, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then so I guess before the next round, I would like to have maybe we do like a scene where we're kind of all like meeting or something together, or like
you can have another scene, and whoever you want to be there can be there. Like any of these folks you've met, maybe some of the folks you haven't met. Zathir can be there, whatever you want.
Dandrin's definitely there, but
we know
under the table.
None of you see.
This is like happening while we're having our conversation about
one
Mike.
of the like Mission Impossible, like one of the tiles like shifts out, and then Dandrin comes out from under it and like measuring. Yeah, Charles. Yeah, I mean, the minimum would be the 4 of us. Dandrin obviously is there, and then, yeah, I mean, whoever else, but we can just be in, like, maybe one of the common spaces, kind of sharing a meal.
Yeah.
And that's where we can learn the plan.
I don't know if we're learning the plan because it's a surprise.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I think the other thing that I would want to gain, or just kind of like talk about, is also just like kind of looking outside and it's like watching this thing just kind of like roam through the outlands.
In the library.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be in that library. You'd
castle.
be on the second floor, which was the common space / kitchen.
Yeah.
That was kind of where that was where Honor and Justice were like waiting.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. That's where we're hanging out.
Yep.
In the castle.
Mm-hmm. I think Zather is here as well, if you want to ask Zather anything.
Sure. Yeah. I guess like maybe like as people sort of start entering the common space, Jacket maybe talking to Zather and kind of like just like pointing outside the castle. Is it technically a castle or is it a tower?
It's a castle.
Okay.
It's called the Walking Castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So putting outside the castle, how fast is this thing moving? Is it kind of lumbering around? Or
it lumbers, yeah. I would say it moves kind of at like the standard 30-foot walking speed.
Okay, so it's not super
pretty
fast.
slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just points out there, maybe a little bit in awe, talking to Zather. He's like, have you...
The one thing about its movement speed is that there's no such thing as difficult terrain for this castle.
Yeah, it just doesn't care.
Yeah.
It just like kind of like negotiates whatever terrain it needs to. Yeah, he just asks, is this just a normal day in the life for you? Like you're in this walking castle, and it's just kind of just roaming the outlands.
More or less, yes. We are scholars. We do our work in the chambers that we have been granted. It's a very peaceful life most of the time. The recent incursion by the fiends was an exception.
See, and you don't have any other, like, other than whoever is here, any modes of, I don't know, not defense, but like protection.
Her mood darkens a little bit and says, about that, I suppose the 4 of you would be our only protection at the moment, which is not an ideal situation, given that I know that you have business of your own to conduct around the outlands and the gate towns. I know that you'll have to leave Iadkaru for unpredictable junctures of time. We had a small cadre who were retained to defend the keep. Sadly, they all perished in the fiend's attack.
Oh, I see.
They were sent out and were absolutely no match for Flarsh and his minions.
See.
We may be in trouble if such a thing were to happen again. And of course, it is not only threats from the outlands we need to be concerned about. Limbo is not a safe place either.
Noted. But, I mean, as far as supplies go, is this whole place pretty self-sufficient, or do you find yourselves in need of visiting these other gate towns and other places too?
We do visit. We trade regularly. I always make a point to buy a few exotic seeds for poor Mike.
Of course. And, as far as, I guess, diplomatic relations go, is this a pretty neutral space as far as the Outlands goes? I'm not really sure how the politics go in this place, this plane.
The Outlands are governed by no one. We have no real enemies, if that's
and no real allies either, it seems.
And no real allies either.
I see. But is this a pretty well-known, established sort of castle library?
It's known. Iadkaru has been walking the Outlands for generations. The first, still enshrined, of course, in the library.
Mm-hmm.
I am, he thinks for a second, the fifth generation of gift to be given charge over the place. Make sure that it's maintained.
Sure. I see. Maybe around that time, you guys come into the scene if you're alright with that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of look over and be like, well, I know how your visit to the garden was, but what about you two? He points at Salim and Phaedric. What was your, are they just called bastions here? Or like I guess the bastion is the,
Yeah, it's bastion is kind of like the mechanic. You can say like your facilities or something.
Yeah. How was your time in the facilities here?
I mean, it was okay. Yeah, I went into the sanctuary, checked that out. There were cool people in there. Mechanical person named Patch. Funny named.
Wow.
Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, and I got them working on making a fully simple replica thing of my amulet.
Great.
Cool.
What for?
Slim shrug.
I see.
They were talking a lot of philosophy, though. It was really strange. Honestly, I had a lot of trouble keeping up, but it was like questions about what is real and what's not. And the light broke me when they were like, there's no sun, but there's light. Wild.
Well, there could be light from many sources.
Right, but there were no sources. There was just light. Pay attention to the light next time you go in there. It's freaky.
Okay. Cool. I've seen stranger things. I mean, I can just do this. I reach forward and I think I touch Phaedric's shield, cast light. Starts glowing, emitting light.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I can create light too, but that's a source of light.
It's just light. It's
No,
not a sun,
I
it's not
know
a
what you're
star.
saying though. In my room,
But it's coming from nowhere.
It's coming.
That's coming
nowhere.
from somewhere.
It's coming from nowhere. I created it.
So you're not getting it. You need to hear talk about it.
If you say so. What were you going to say, Phaedric?
Oh, I was just gonna say that. No, I understand what you mean, because my room has windows, but there's no outside, but there's light.
Exactly. Phaedric gets it.
But it's not like, it's not coming from anywhere. It's just like, I imagined light, so there's light, but there's no light.
It's magic. Why is this so hard to wrap your minds around? You've encountered magic.
No, but like,
before.
we
You
can do
cast
magic.
I get magic. This is like... It's a whole different thing.
But it's just magic.
It's not.
How is it not?
It's like the nature of reality itself.
Which is magic. Magic itself bends reality more out of the way that we expect it to be.
Right. But what I'm saying is, like, this is a step beyond that. This isn't bent reality. This is like... You've got a curve of reality, and this is like a step outside of it.
There's a turtle at this table who's seated close to you who is agreeing with every word you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just magic. It's just magic. There are waves and layers to magic that nobody understands. That's why it's so magical and not mundane.
If you'd like me to say more about the subject, I'd be happy to go on for some time.
Here.
Who are you?
My name's Beaker Shellsworth. Wizard extraordinaire.
Ah, do you work in the study by chance?
I do.
Yes. Beaker Shellsworth. I might come visit you tomorrow. I want to hear what you have to say on this.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Have you spoken with Lacera? This
Lessera?
topic? Yes, Lacera.
Yes. On and off.
Sounds like a debate that could go on for quite some time.
Well, I think all of his fears are bunk. He's not that interesting to talk to.
Celine leans over to Celine and says,
Rabbits and turtles, they don't get along.
I think that's racist.
So you can't say
He sees
that.
us now.
yeah.
I don't think you can say that out loud.
That's why I whispered it. I wouldn't say it out loud, but I whispered it.
That's bonkers.
The light is bonkers.
No,
Magic!
No, I'm Beaker.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Beaker.
Hello.
Sorry, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah,
I think
so-
we were about to ask Phaedric how his time was in his
Oh, yes.
facilities. Yeah.
Oh, it was great. I got to meet, we already knew Ilara, but I got to meet Ocelith and Dandrin and kind of get to know their stories. It's fascinating. They've been here so long.
The Mission Impossible music starts, and Dandrin is like rappelling down from the ceiling.
Yeah.
You heard like a sneeze from under the table.
I was expecting like you hear him talking
No,
about
he passed that
Oh,
select
he
check.
did.
a bonk, like his head bonk.
Wait, can I do a perception check to see if I clock him doing the thing?
I asked Celine for an active perception check, but unless your passive perception beats 15, I don't think you do.
Mine
I don't think it
beats
does.
15.
You know that this is happening then.
Okay.
What do you
No,
want to do
absolutely
anything
not.
about it?
What is Dandrin doing?
Dandrin is very carefully, without touching Celine's feet at all, so as not to disturb her, taking measurements of her feet. And that's it. And you don't know why or what his deal is. You don't even know that this guy's a cop.
Okay.
You just see there is a very stealthy halfling under the table measuring Celine's feet.
Okay, wait. So can I roll to see if I notice Jacket noticing it
my
so that I can be like, don't say anything?
You want me to roll a stealth check to see if I even like show that I notice it?
Oh my god. There's so many layers to this.
Yeah, you go ahead and roll that insight check, Phaedric.
Okay, yeah.
And then what do you want me to roll?
Deception, I guess, if you're trying to hide it. If you're not,
Okay,
I think
let's
this
see.
is like
let's
a
see.
flat 10.
Okay, let's see. What?
Ooh.
Are you trying to hide it?
I need to decide.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll. Okay. What'd you get?
23.
I can't even beat that.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think Jacket gets pretty bored of listening to like the light magic discussion. He's like, I don't care at all about this. And so while he's kind of just like looking around the room, he ends up like looking a little bit and sees like movement under the table, and then so Phaedric notices him like follow something with his eyes, and just kind of like maybe have like a slightly puzzled look, but he doesn't do anything about it. He just kind of like notices like what's happening, and then he's like, "Oh, that's weird." Like you see that expression on his face.
Yeah, Phaedric,
At any point,
do with that as you will.
if at any point, Jacket makes eye contact, or if not, I'll like lightly kick him a little under the table. If we make eye contact, you just see this. You just see Phaedric putting a finger like, don't worry about it.
Do you have like the message cantrip or anything?
Who knows what I have? Hold on.
I think that'd be a much...
Paladins do not get cantrips. I'll tell you
Oh,
that.
okay.
Off the
I was
the
gonna say
dome.
Boo!
something like that would be a much more subtle
No.
way to convey this. But sure, yeah. I mean, I can understand. Yeah, Message received. But Jacket wasn't gonna do it. He's amused, if anything. He's just kind of like, okay.
There's just a gnome measuring her feet.
Yeah, this gnome must be in defeat. That's cool. Or halfling.
Yeah.
I love that he's like, oh, he must be in a feat. That's not my problem.
I think just out of curiosity, Jacket would stretch his feet out and see if the halfling also measures Jacket's feet.
That does not happen.
Okay. He's like just testing guys. He's like, is it all feet?
Do you wear shoes?
No.
Or are you barefoot? With your little claws and your furry feet?
I think it depends, but I think while inside he's not wearing shoes.
Yeah.
But yeah, he tests the grounds and sees, and then if Adrian is not interested, he's like, okay, must just be Celine's pretty feet. That's fine.
I do have pretty feet.
Meanwhile, Slim says,
I can fucking cast daylight. I understand light magic. This ain't it.
Just because you can cast magic that was given to you by some mysterious patron
cast daylight.
doesn't mean you understand how magic works.
Give me a second. I need to check something real quick. Trying to see if anyone in this room has like light sensitivity.
Oh.
And I'm looking at you, Slim, and I'm like, no, I understand, because I can also, and I cast light. I'm like, I can also do the thing, but the thing is different.
Oh yeah, Ocelot is here and just like shrieks a little bit. Ah!
Oh gods, I'm sorry. I turned it off right away.
Oh shit.
I'm so sorry about that. I will find a way to make that up to you.
She's like blinking many of her eyes. She's got like two humanoid ones and sort of like 6 like spider-like ones arranged around them. They're all blinking.
Oh no. I'm not full moon anymore.
And she's just grimacing.
I can't help her.
Don't, please.
Yeah,
don't.
no, I'm sorry. It's done. I've turned it off. I won't do that again. I will find a way to apologize to you for that. I am so sorry. That was reckless. But point proven.
No, point not proven.
Proven.
Point not proven. You can make all kinds of effects with illusory magic. It's not just light magic to make it look like light, but it's not light. Haven't you ever seen anyone cast an illusion before?
Maybe.
I was gonna say, have we?
The debate continues.
Yeah.
Did the daylight spell like damage Ocelot, or did it just like?
Driders have sunlight sensitivity, which gives them disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. I think they're creatures of the Underdark. They don't like light.
Okay.
So it didn't hurt her. She's
Okay.
just like, oh god, I walked out into a bright sunny day without my
it doesn't
sunglasses.
have any sort of damage.
Yeah,
No.
I was just gonna offer to heal.
No, there's
but
no
if there's no
HP
damage.
lost.
Yeah, okay.
She's not a vampire.
Got it. Okay.
The debate continues. Phaedric is unable to talk about his room because we're just having this very involved argument for the rest of the meal.
And he's totally fine with that, because he's like, great, if people don't ask me things, I don't have to...
I don't have to lie.
Because he doesn't want to lie.
It gives Xander the perfect cover.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished.
Looking through my inventory to see if I could give Ocelot anything in an apology, and I don't have anything apology worthy except for the still writhing tentacle of a mind flare.
Is that apology worthy?
Oh.
I don't know where that came from.
It's probably some trinket that you started out with.
Maybe.
From our hunts, maybe. Oh my god.
But I don't know if she'd appreciate that. I don't know.
Do you offer it to her?
Yeah, I think like Slim rummages around in himself and comes out with the tentacle, which is still writhing, and says,
I really don't carry much. They don't even let me take money, but if you want this, it's yours.
She looks at it like it's still writhing in your grasp as you hold it out. And like you see like a grimace on her face as she makes like a very disgusted expression.
Yeah,
Insight check.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yes.
I'll shove it back in my belly.
And I think she like sort of hisses at you. You're lucky you're pretty.
Oh, my insight's so
You're
bad.
pretty.
You would not believe how many times I get that.
6.
6.
6. Not great.
You don't know why this has triggered some unpleasant association for her.
I mean, fair.
You know.
Fair.
Hard to know what.
Yeah. Meow. Yes.
And I think like at this quote unquote gift, she sort of like takes the rest of her food and just keeps herself from
Aww,
the table.
you lost a friend.
I need to find a way to fix that.
Oh
Why does this always happen?
no.
Maybe you should learn how to cast darkness or something instead.
Celestial patron.
Okay.
Celestial patron.
Does anyone want to bring anything up or talk to anybody else here?
No, I just wanted to just check in, see how people were doing.
Okay.
I'm
So, have a fun discussion about light.
good.
I
think Celine will chat with the turtle
Okay.
for the rest of the dinner. Just, we don't have to play it out, just pickings.
So we're not going to go... What is happening? We're not going to go too far over, but there's one last thing that I do want to do, which is, Jacket, you chose the barrack.
I did.
As one of your facilities.
Yes. I did want to do the barrack.
Yeah. So, I will move you over there. And reveal the barrack. You enter through the Heartcullis. As we established, I think, while you're out, the way that you enter any facility here, whether it's your room or any of the special facilities, it's like you leave through the door, because each facility only has one door, including your own rooms, and you're ejected out into that little tiny cramped secret hallway. And then you would have to go back through the Heartcullis to enter like a different room. But so you do that, and you find yourself in a completely empty barrack. There are 12 beds here. Each of them has a footlocker at the end for the whoever lives here to keep personal supplies and things.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no one here.
Okay.
So you sort of survey it, and then
Can I make a some type of check to see if any of these beds were like somewhat recently used or anything? Like,
yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
11?
Yeah, about, I would say like 5 of these beds are unmade. The rest of them are kept in like pretty, like, crisp military hospital corners type, like disciplined.
Okay.
5 of them are unmade, and you would guess, based on the pristine state of the others, that it's because whoever slept in these beds never came back.
I think after Jacket does that investigation by kind of walking up and down this like long, narrow room, he also just calls out like, "Hello, is who tends to this place?"
You like turn around, and Zathir is here. You like didn't hear her come in at all. But she's there, and she just sort of like sighs and says, "May I be honest with you?
Sure.
I was very worried during my short stint as a prisoner of the Fiends that I would be the last caretaker of Iad Carter. I was negligent in not bolstering our forces while I had the chance, and my hope is that you can help me with that."
Yeah, I hope I can as well.
Would you mind spending some time each day, for the next few days, keeping an eye out from the watchtower, just to see if any signs of a mercenary troop passing by, anyone we can approach any likely looking candidates for guards?
He nods and he says, "Yes, that's actually why I was asking those questions earlier about diplomatic relations. I wanted to understand how you acquired, if mercenaries or whoever, some type of guardians for this place. But sure, if that's the method that you would like to use, unless we have a way to call upon people to have them visit."
She sort of like grimaces a little bit, or like winces.
Yeah.
As well. There are scholars of the martial arts, as there are any other discipline, of course, and typically we invite them to Eadcar to study their trade, in a manner of speaking, but scholars of the art willing to do it for love and knowledge of the art are few and far between. Most of them want money that I can't quite provide.
I see. Sure. Okay. Yes, I'd be happy to lend some service to shore up our defenses.
I would be extremely grateful. And she bows and sort of like walks out the door.
Okay. Yeah, then I think he will spend a little bit of time probably tidying up the space before doing an action to recruit Bastion defenders.
And most of the Bastion turns involve like giving an order to somebody and saying like, please get this done, and they'll salute and go, on it, boss, and like you can walk away for 7 days and confident that thing will get done. Because this barrack doesn't even have a hireling, let alone defenders.
Yeah.
You are going to have to spend a good portion of this 7 days doing some of this work yourself. Like the place where you met Zathir is kind of the watchtower. It's like she provides you with like a telescope, like a handheld one that you can use, like a spyglass is what I mean. Yeah. She provides you with a spyglass that you can use from the tip of the tower where she was held, that has windows, in every direction. Just keep an eye out. Look for anybody who like might need saving and might be grateful, or somebody who like maybe wouldn't cost very much to hire, or any likely looking candidate.
Sure.
And you spend some time doing this. You spend a couple of days, probably like 2 or 3. And it's not that you don't see anybody, but you see like the people you see are like, maybe you see a roving gang of bandits, people who like don't look like they'd be interested in hiring or in defending a castle.
Yeah.
Might be more interested in looting it.
And plundering, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you see a merchant caravan and who like has bodyguards but are clearly being paid by that merchant caravan to already defend that caravan. On the 3rd day of your search, something promising and interesting finally comes up. You are looking through your spyglass and you spot a sort of valley through which a band of several Modrons is running. And it looks like they are running behind somebody who is like quickly motioning. And then you like tilt the spyglass a little bit and you see that like this group of Modrons and their escort are being chased by a large mechanical weird looking creature.
Okay.
You tilt the spyglass back up to get a better look at the Modrons, and you sort of like twist the dials to get a better look at like what's going on, who are these people. And when you focus in on their leader, you see it looks like a woman who's wearing a sash of green around her torso.
Okay.
It is the exact color of the armband that you're wearing.
Oh shoot! It's my other Jacket's sister, probably.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Jacket's. What? And can you describe? You said a weird-looking mechanical creature. Is it like bipedal? Is it like?
It's sort of like It's like a fat snake.
Like a mechanical
fat snake that has 9 arms.
Okay.
And is just sort of like slithering over the terrain, chasing this group of Modrons and their escort through this valley.
How many Modrons are there, roughly?
Looks like 6.
Okay. Yeah, I think Jacket will, I guess, like, raise the alarm.
Mm-hmm.
How do we steer this castle? Is that only through...
You go and talk to the Castellan.
Okay. Am I allowed to do that on my own? Or
Oh yeah. You've all been weirdly introduced to the Castellan.
Yes.
And registered with the Castellan.
Okay, but we all have like equal.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're all on good terms with him.
Yeah. So I think Jacket would kind of come down, looking for the rest of his party and whoever else, like Zathier, and like explain the situation, and basically say like, I think that might be, you know, I guess that might be my sister. I think we should help them.
All right, let's go. What are we waiting for?
So unless there's any protests, he'll go talk to the Castellan and ask the Castellan to change course.
Yeah.
To go to that group.
Yeah, and I think like Zathier puts in a word of Gith with it, and like the castle starts moving faster.
Oh. So it does have extra speeds. Nice. Okay.
I did think of 30.
Yeah, it's kind of like lumbering
30
around.
foot walk speed was really
slow.
really slow for a giant walking
Zathier
castle.
didn't want to get anywhere.
No, I know. That's really funny.
How fast is this pace now?
It's gaining on them.
Okay.
You're gonna be able to get there.
Great.
Cool.
And we will pick up with that encounter next session.
Oh
Okay,
boy!
sounds good.
Ah!
That's awesome.
Thanks
Let's
everyone.
go save
for
your
playing.
sister.
Save the sister.
Save the sister!
Yeah, thanks for everyone for going a little bit long. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.
All right,
Bye.
thanks,
Good
everyone.
night.
Bye.